Your tire began as white liquid dripping from a tree. It is now black, tough, and holding up a ton of steel. This is how tires are made, from raw rubber to the wheel on your car. If you love interesting facts, your tires are hiding plenty. So how does soft tree sap end up carrying your car? Real rubber starts inside a living tree. A worker slices a shallow cut in the bark. Out drips a white sap like runny milk. It gathers slowly into little hanging cups. That milky juice is raw natural rubber. Whole forests are tapped drip by drip. Your tire began as tree blood. But tree sap alone could never keep up. The world needs far more rubber than trees can give. So most tire rubber is built from oil. Crude oil is cooked and rebuilt into stretchy chains. Your tire is part tree, part petroleum. Half of it came out of the ground. A fossil fuel rolls beneath you. Raw rubber is surprisingly useless on its own. Leave it hot and it turns sticky and soft. Let it freeze and it cracks like hard candy. A tire made from it would melt or shatter. Early rubber goods rotted within a single summer. Something had to make it tough and stable. That fix arrived by pure accident. An inventor was fighting to tame the sticky mess. He mixed rubber with a dose of yellow sulfur. A blob slipped onto a scorching hot stove. Instead of melting, it turned firm and springy. Heat and sulfur had locked the rubber together. That clumsy spill created the modern tire. A dropped lump changed the world. Here is why every tire looks the same color. Pure rubber is really a pale, dirty cream. Makers pack it with fine black powder. That powder is soot, called carbon black. It makes the rubber far stronger and tougher. Without it, tires would wear out in no time. Black is not a color but armor. So picture the very first car tires. Their rubber stayed a pale, ghostly white. Only the tread later got the black treatment. That left the sides glowing white for years. Those bright rings became a mark of luxury. The white wall tire was once high fashion. Style was hiding in plain sight. Something makes me curious as I write this. These same black rings are built all over the world. A vast tire plant in Japan. A humming factory in France. A huge complex somewhere in China. I quietly want to know which country you are watching from today. The country, not the city. And wherever you are, your tire hides a metal secret. Because rubber alone could never hold the road. Slice a tire open and you find metal. Fine steel wires are wound deep inside it. A thick loop of steel grips the wheel rim. That loop keeps the tire locked in place. More steel belts brace the surface underneath. Your soft-looking tire is secretly wired with metal. It is armor pretending to be rubber. Metal is only part of the hidden skeleton. Layers of tough fabric wrap around inside. Cords of polyester and nylon give it shape. These threads stop the tire ballooning apart. Rubber, steel, and cloth are stacked together. A tire is a sandwich of many materials. It only looks simple from outside. One tire is not one simple substance. Its recipe can hold hundreds of ingredients. Oils, powders, and chemicals all go in. Some add grip. Some fight cracking and age. Zinc and sulfur help bind it all. Mixing a tire is closer to baking. A careful recipe, blended by the ton. Modern tires hide a touch of sand. Fine glassy silica is blended into the rubber. It grips a wet road far better. It also lets the tire roll more easily. That saves fuel on every single trip. Ground up sand quietly makes you safer. Beach material now hugs the highway. So think about what a tire must survive. It has to grip hard yet last for years. Grip wears it out, but hard rubber slips. Which matters more to you, grip or mileage? One word, grip or mileage. Write it below. Building a tire looks like rolling a scroll. A machine wraps the layers around a spinning drum. Rubber, steel, and fabric go on in turn. Out comes a soft, black, shapeless ring. Workers call this raw form a green tire. It has no tread and almost no strength. Right now it is barely a tire. Now the green tire meets fierce heat. It is squeezed inside a scorching metal mold. Steam and pressure press in from every side. The rubber flows and locks into its final shape. The tread pattern is stamped in right here. Minutes later, a finished tire is born. Fire and force finish the job. Look closely at the grooves in the tread. They are not there just for looks. On wet roads, a tire can float and slide. Those channels grab water and fling it aside. They clear a path for the rubber to grip. A good tread can move gallons every second. Grooves are quietly saving your life. That tread pattern hides a clever secret. A repeating pattern would sing one loud note. So engineers scramble the block sizes on purpose. The mixed shapes spread the sound around. That is why tires hum instead of scream. The pattern is tuned like an instrument. Silence is designed into the rubber. The air-filled tire began with a child's bicycle. A father was tired of his son's rough ride. He wrapped the wheels in tubes of air. The bumpy ride suddenly turned smooth and quiet. That simple idea rolled onto every car. Before it, wheels were solid and brutal. Trapped air changed how we move. Some tires would swallow you whole. The wheels on a mining truck dwarf a grown adult. One tire can stand taller than a tall man. It weighs more than a small car. Each one costs as much as a house. These giants haul mountains of rock. Rubber built on a monstrous scale. A plain tire looks almost ordinary, but it holds up under punishing loads. It is pumped far harder than any car tire. Its air pressure could crush a soda can flat. Each one carries many tons at landing speed. They slam down again and again without bursting. Small tires with a giant job. Some tires are not filled with plain air. Instead, they are pumped full of nitrogen. That gas leaks out far more slowly. It also stays steadier as the tire heats up. Race teams and airlines swear by it. Ordinary air is mostly nitrogen anyway. They simply strip out the rest. Race cars wear the strangest tires of all. Their surface is perfectly smooth and bald. No grooves means the most rubber on the road. That gives them a fierce, gluey grip. Crews warm the tires in heated blankets first. Cold rubber would simply slide away. They wear away in a single race. A worn tire does not just disappear. Old tires pile up in enormous mountains. Many are shredded into tiny black crumbs. Those crumbs cushion playgrounds and running tracks. Some are burned to power-hungry factories. Others get mixed straight into new roads. A dead tire lives many second lives. Here is the twist under your whole car. The rubber is not really holding you up. The trapped air inside carries all the weight. Rubber is just the skin around that air. Let the air out, and the tire collapses. You drive on a cushion of gas. The rubber only holds the air in place. And here is the fact that stops me cold. Look at how much tire touches the road. On each wheel it is a tiny patch. Every patch is about the size of your palm. Your whole heavy car rides on just 4 of them. All that weight balances on a few small handprints. That is all that grips the road. So think about where your tires slowly go. Every mile scrapes off a whisper of rubber. Those specks are far too small to see. They scatter along every road you drive. Bit by bit, your tires vanish into dust. You leave a faint trail of yourself behind. The road quietly wears them away. I still cannot get my head around one of these. That your entire car rides on 4 patches of rubber, no bigger than your hands. Which fact surprised you the most?